Hello and welcome to episode 3 of Final Fantasy XIV, the video cast. This will be the first scripted episode where I actually plan out what I want to say before my audio recording. I'm Gary, and as always, I'd like to thank you for tuning in. This episode will be done over an Amdapor Keep run. The first thing I'd like to talk about this episode is something I happened to forget last time. November 14th, the new Lightning Fate is coming out. I did an article on this Fate a bit ago on GameSkinny. I think the whole cross-game content is rather interesting in my opinion. I know a lot of people weren't overly pleased with the Final Fantasy XIII games, but I actually enjoyed them up to the point I got to anyways. I only actually made it to the Neil summon fight in the original game, and I kept dying, so I didn't get beyond that point. And then a little past the opening story on the second, because I didn't want to get too far into the second before I finished the first. But still, all in all, the story really entertains me. It's a little something different than most of the Final Fantasies, I feel, but like I said, I enjoyed it. Anyways, back to the Fates. From what I saw of the screenshots, it's spread out in multiple zones like the Odin Fate. However, instead of being all in one region like Odin was, it looks to be in different zones, like different overall regions, like Mordona and Korthus. But I may be wrong. And it also seems like the different zones have different phases to the same fate, like how Behemoth has a phase 1 that immediately goes into a phase 2, because like each of the different zones have different monsters in the fate, but it could be that they were just different phases of the same fate in that zone. But honestly, I don't know. We'll see when all of that comes out. Anyways, the reward system is kind of cool. You get Snow's outfit if you're a male player, and you get Lightning's outfit if you're a female, well, character, not player, but anyway, same concept. And you get the weapons from the different games, and even a weapon that isn't in the games. Well, actually two, but one's based off of a weapon in 13. The monk weapon is actually completely new, as well as the marauder, or warrior weapon. No, the warrior weapon is not new, it's in the new game. But the Summoner and Arcanist book is based off of one of, I forget his name now. The Boomerang. It's based off the Boomerang in the original 13. Hope, that's his name. And I don't think it'll actually be viable endgame gear, but I don't know because the stats have not been released, so we'll see when it comes out. Moving on to the next subject though, there's also another live letter scheduled for sometime this month. I'm not sure when it's supposed to be, but I'm sure it's on the official site somewhere. As far as what's going to be talked about, I don't know if they've released any details on what it's about yet, so as far as I'm concerned, it's all speculation until I can find anything. But it's likely going to cover the 2.1 patch, hopefully. I'd like to see what's in store for 2.1, as currently the only thing left for me is Coil. However, that's just personally. I mean, I'm sure everyone else wants to see what's in 2.1 as well. But really, we'll just have to wait and see. as far as what I've been doing lately in the game, I've been working on my crafting, simultaneously leveling goldsmith, blacksmith, and leatherworking, and also been using my level 50 crafts to make materials. My weaver and carpenter have come in really handy on some occasions, as well as using my gathering from botany and mining, though my miner's only level 38. But like I said, that's all come in really handy when leveling 3 crafts at the same time. So really all I'm spending gil on to level these is teleports. I mean, I've also mapped out the Lancer and Dragoon Tier 3 Hunter's Log recently for a guide, so that was pretty fun. And then for what I'm actually planning to do next with my guides, I'm planning on actually finishing up the Lancer Dragoon series, and then start the best locations to farm shards, because I've found a few of them already. I'm just going to go through and map them the same way I'm doing my Hunter's Log guides, so that people can find them easy. I'm likely to do a coil turn 1 guide as well, even though as it stands I've only cleared coil once. Turn 1 once. I haven't actually cleared anything beyond that. But yeah, we'll see on that. I'm not sure if I want to ride it with only 1 clear under my belt. But as far as the actual the run goes, we had a really slow run, so I'm probably going to be cutting out most of it to match the audio so that it doesn't just drag out. But it was smooth, just slow, because the tank and the bard were both way under geared. But the tank really wasn't familiar with the entire run. It was marking the wrong mobs to kill first and stuff, so I was having to remark and explain how best to approach certain situations and stuff. The only actual real wipe we had, though, was the wall. We wiped on it the first time because one of the bees was the left bee that you always limit break was pulled out of my limit break range and caused my limit break not to go off, so our bee control was not there. So it really kind of hindered the whole run because the tank and the bar just melted, and so we had to try it again. But luckily we cleared it the second time with really simple smooth fight. The actual final boss, though, it was pretty easy. I got the ball twice, so I lost my damage on the dragon for a couple of minutes. But really, we didn't struggle at all in the fight. We handled the ads, we took the boss down, and pretty simple. That's pretty much it for the audio recording. Thanks for watching, and I hope you tune in on the 19th for the next episode. And if you like what you see, like and subscribe on YouTube or leave a comment on Game Scanning. And let me know what you want to see in my upcoming episodes. Also, I'm currently unsure what I want to cover in my next episode, so I'll be planning that out until it's time to record. So, thanks again, and see you soon.